Okay, so I love that. Is he live yet? Nope. Well, Lalani, here I am. Okay, where's Luke at? He better be here soon. You know it's not alive without Luke. But yeah, I mean, here we are. If you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, welcome. We're here to discuss some pretty big news coming out of Man United. I mean, today is slightly slower than usual. Like there isn't really a whole wealth of stuff to talk about, but we're going to get into it anyway. So there has been news, obviously, around the signing or potential signing of Benjamin Sesko. So this is going to be a bit of a drawn out saga by the looks of things. Things have changed since we last spoke, and they are probably going to continue to change for a little while longer. But straight away, we've got some usual suspects in here. Matthias de Ligt right there. Mr. Sean, good to see you. We got Omar, Lunani, like I say, Troy's here, Samajaya's here, like, come on now. So many of you. Chloe, love that. And RCC Jim Bob, you still in here, mate? I don't know. I don't see us getting Sesko at all. Well, I think we just have to get straight into it. So, if you have no idea what has been happening, it is that Manchester United are trying to go for Benjamin Sesko. We have said that he's our main target now, and there's no hiding from that. But at the same time, we are in a bit of a bidding war against Newcastle by the looks of things. So Newcastle have actually made a bid. We are yet to make a bid, and we have to just wait and see kind of how Manchester United are going to operate after hearing that news. So let's just get and talk about it. Rebuild FC, I'm seeing what you're saying. We'll get into that a little bit as well. But if you can, everyone just drop a like on the video. We're on, how many likes can we get to on TikTok today? We're on 170 so far. Don't worry on YouTube, like it is different on TikTok, but there's only 7 people in here, so we need to get as many likes as possible, get some United fans in. And Kenji, good to see you. Omar Hussein is already going in on Watkins, as in we should be looking at somebody else. Well, I think we have to consider that and rebuild FC. Enough with the bloody spams. But have I heard about Fermin Lopez? Yes, I have, and I just don't really believe it. I'll be honest. Rebuild FC, and not enough of that. It's so jarring that people keep doing that on TikTok. Kev, thank you for the follow. Hello everyone. Hello Alex. Now, from what I've seen, this is what Rob is saying. From what I've seen, it kind of looks like we're talking to Sesko and his team, while Newcastle are talking to this club at the moment. I think both clubs have presented their case. It wouldn't have gone this far without both clubs talking at length to Benjamin Sesko, and it clearly shows. I mean, Sesko himself, I don't think anything new has come out. You know, Fabrizio Romano said it. He put it really well. He was like, "We knew the bid was coming, and it was always going to be Newcastle first because let's face it, Newcastle are in a much more desperate situation than us. I mean, we clearly, thank you, Rebuild FC, we clearly want a striker. However, we're not about to have our best player taken away from us like Newcastle are. Newcastle are probably going to lose Alexander Isak, so it is difficult to be like, you know, how are we going to flesh up to that? And it is going to be a slightly more difficult thing to do. But yeah. Oh, Luke, there you are. Asking, hey Dev, how are you and the family? We're doing well. Called them today, actually. They're all doing well. Everyone's in good health, so can't complain, mate. So yeah, Luke, how is everything with you, mate? And in case you missed it on the last live, Luke was an absolute legend. Legend's not even the word. Luke was an absolute hero on the last live. We did our first Football Manager live, which went well. I actually really enjoyed it. We'll continue doing those throughout the course of next week to see how you guys think about how the season is going to go on that side. And yeah, we'll just keep going. But Luke, always appreciate what you're doing, mate, and hope you are well. Simajai Red Devil, who has been a member of the channel for a month, which reminds me, I mean, we've gone down in members because I think loads of people were gifting memberships, which is amazing. But then obviously it only gifts you for the first month. You have to keep up with it. You don't have to be a member if you don't want to, but if you're interested in doing that, we haven't had one for a while. So you will guarantee that you get a spot in the live by getting your comment read out on screen and getting some love in the chat as usual every single live. So if you want to be a member, please do drop a membership using the same icon to drop a super chat or get your chats in regularly. But Simajaya Red Devil has said, shout out to Kenji for giving me my first month of membership. Kenji, absolute legend that is. Says, Dev, do you think Man United have the edge over Newcastle in this race? good question. Kev3011 on TikTok says, I think Sesko was signed for Newcastle. I am just going to restart on TikTok actually because I've put in a topic and it seems to have stopped people coming in. So we are just going to stop on TikTok. But if you can, link and I'll come over to YouTube for a second and I'll see you over there. But yeah, sorry, just got to restart on the old TikTok. Something always goes wrong in these lives. Have you noticed? Always goes wrong. But I tried using one of the different functions of TikTok and I'm just not enjoying it, frankly. So let's just get that changed up there. But to answer Simajai's question, I mean, what do you guys think? Because realistically, I mean, I think that we do have the edge over Newcastle. It's not just a case of me saying I'm a Man United fan, I want him, and that Newcastle are less than us, whatever. It is a case of he wants us. Like, he said he wants a big club, he wants big aspirations and all this. What Newcastle can offer in terms of the European football, yeah, we can't offer that right now. But give us a season, I think we'll be back in some form of European football at the very least. And Newcastle might not be next season. Do you know what I mean? You just don't know. So it is a bit of a sticky one for them. But frankly, I'm confident against them. Do you know what I mean? And then nice cold bottle of Boxweller says, Dev, what's your Subway order? My Subway order is a chicken tikka, 6-inch, hearty Italian, bit of cheese in there. Then you want to get some of that peppers, jalapenos, get a bit of onion in there, bit of lettuce as well. Yeah, it can all change really. If you just joined on TikTok, sorry, someone has just asked me what's my Subway order, but we are going to be talking about that. So drop a follow if you are just joining us. Luke, why is Luke always the first one with the super chats? Luke, you do way too much. He says, hope you and Chloe are good after the other night. We are great. Thank you very much. Did Chloe manage to find the Insta? I've got it. And I'll be sending to her shortly. Thanks for doing these streams. I hope Sesko joins us. I hope he does as well. Do I hope he does? I don't know. I would like it if he did, but I wouldn't be overly dramatic if he didn't. Do you know what I mean? What's my Pepe's order? Cristiano edits. I don't actually go to Pepe's very often. So yeah, Rio Saves Football. How's it going? Financial wise, you don't think that it's a good deal to make? Well, fair enough. Honestly, I see us getting Sesko, but it's not about can we get him, more about do we want him over someone else like Munoz or Watkins. I think the Watkins thing is looking more further in the dead in the water than usual because Watkins, like the numbers that are being quoted out of Aston Villa for Watkins is looking silly. And frankly, I don't want to be going anywhere near those numbers. Can we get the likes on TikTok up? We're only on 136. Let's get it up to 20K. Can we do that? We hit 30K last time, just so you know. Let's see if we can hit 20K today. And let's get those likes up as much as we can. Talking about all things Manchester United and transfers. Like this, disc_27x said, Dev, do you think Son leaving Spurs will make Spurs go for Garnacho? Very good point. Something I haven't really thought about. I've not seen anything linking Spurs to Garnacho, but I mean, why not? Why not? I mean, it's not a bad choice for them. Not really a bad choice for us. So yeah, let's explore that a little bit later. Hey Dev, bro, you really do great. Thank you, Tribal Chief. Very kind. Thank you for the gifts, Rio. Do you know Luke is going to see? Was ready to quit Manchester. Huh? I have no idea what you're trying to say there. He's on about Luke Shaw, not the Luke. Dev, Newcastle bid 75 million plus 5 million in add-ons. I do not think Man United had the financial means for this. I can't imagine Sesko more than Mbeumo and Cunha. Is it 75 million euros, Kenji? Is it 75 million euros? Promise you're not late. Literally 8 minutes late. You're good. I don't consider that late, frankly. Bang on time. Last time I checked, Spurs were scouting Rafael Leao. I'll tell you this now, they're never getting Rafael Leao. Garnacho won't leave for Spurs. He's waiting for Chelsea. You know what? I do need to get actually a picture of Alejandro Garnacho in here because I've got some pretty strong opinions on Garnacho. 72 people now in the TikTok live. Let's get those likes going. We're on 1.7. Let's see if we can get to 20K. That'll be wonderful. It's euro, not euros. Benny, unless you're from Ireland, in which case, yeah. But no, if I'll say euros. It's because it's usually in Ireland, isn't it? Like it's 25 euro, like that. Like that's how they would say it. But you know, we say euros in wherever I am based. I'm Irish. Yeah, Benny, I knew it. I absolutely knew it. Okay, so let's get. We got the picture of Benjamin Sesko up there. So everyone, just keep getting your thoughts in the chat. I'm going through them as well, just kind of lining up other things to talk about. But keep going. I'm just going to make my way through everything. And if you're on TikTok, come over onto YouTube. In fact, we are on right now 7,393 subscribers. Surely 7 of you can come over and get us to 7,400. You know what? Surely 107 of you can get us to 7,005. Surely 2,607 of you can get us to 10K. Surely. Do you know what I mean? Click the link above, come over and subscribe. Let's see what we can end up with at the end of the night. Well, not really a night. I wonder if Hojlund holds the key to this deal. How much do you think United value Hojlund if he goes either way? I do have a picture of Hojlund that'll be going up next to Sesko there because there is time to talk about that. There's no news on Bruno Fernandes as far as I know. Son is leaving Spurs. Yep. He said in a press conference he's going, and it looks like he's going to LAFC. Cold accent, my G. Why does Garnacho want Chelsea? Beats me, mate. I reckon 55 mil plus Rasmus. I think Sesko deal might happen. Jason, that's underselling Rasmus, and that's spending way too much on Sesko. There's no way Sesko is worth 95 million pounds. I think Rasmus needs to be in the 30-40 million ballpark realistically. Amal, good to see you. We should have gone for Joao Palhinha on loan. What do you think? Loaning a 29, 30-year-old, I'm not too keen on, but I would like to have seen us go for a midfielder. And like T Mike says in the TikTok chat, we need an athletic midfielder. That we do. So yeah, I would have liked to see us go for a midfielder, but I'm not sure that Palhinha was the guy. And I think his wages are pretty crazy as well, having come from Bayern. Dev, what do you think is the possibility of a behind-the-scenes action going on by Sir Jim to hijack the Isak deal? Isak ain't coming to us. That's absolutely never going to happen. Let's make noise until Sesko comes. Fairs. I'm sure we could do that. Honest Gaming. Where's Honest Gaming? I just saw that then. Yep, problem with Sesko is even if he chooses to come to us, we can't afford him unless clubs actually buy the players we offer out. We can afford him. I think that's a bit of a myth. We can afford him, but it's just a case of, how many do we need to sell at the end of the summer in order for the overall summer to balance out. Any sentiments you have in mind? God, I've got about 4. You obviously know how much I wanted Richard Rios. He's gone to Benfica for 30 million euros. I also really want Hayden Hackney, who's just had a 15 million pound bid accepted by Ipswich. We should come in and offer 16. Do you know what I mean? Like, we really should. I think he's brilliant. Ayub Bouadi is 17. I'm not sure if he can come until he's 18, but he's someone I want to keep an eye on, as well as Angelo Stiller. I've looked at quite a lot. Lamine Kamara, I'll be looking at this season. And you know what? Someone in the Football Manager chat actually mentioned Mark Casado, and only today did I see that Barcelona have whacked a 30 million euro valuation on him and are willing to accept around half that, probably in pounds. Do you know what I mean? Sesko or Rodrigo Muniz poll. What do you think? Mate, I love Rodrigo Muniz, but everyone else is going to go for Sesko. We know this. Didn't mention Ayo Tanaka, disgraceful. Bro, enough with Tanaka. And also, Luke, I don't know if you went back and watched the Football Manager save, but we tried to get Tanaka and they were going to sell him for like 9 million quid. But he ended up, because he's only just joined in that database, he doesn't want to join. So I will be going for him as we move on through the summer. Because all I'm looking to do in that save, by the way, I'll manage a few games, but I'll probably I'll get the editor, I'll get Ruben Amorim as my assistant. He'll do all the games, and then I'll just simulate until the end of the season. But yeah. Casado for 30 mils of flipping steal. We should really go after him. You know what? I've looked more at Casado, and I do agree. It's very good. You'd want Boadi, Farham, Hayden Holland. Thank you for the follow. Drop a follow in the chat. Get yourself a free shout out. Why not? I mean, they're all free, but you know what I'm saying. 7395 subscribers now. Return of the Mac 91. Thank you very much. 5 subscribers. And also, I think we're 10 followers away on TikTok, away from 174,000. So come on. Let's go. I hope Sesko joins Newcastle. Yeah, that comes from a Liverpool fan who obviously wants to get Isak from them. Yeah, I understand why you would want that. I think you're getting Isak no matter what, so don't worry. He would join in real life. He knows he'd be loved. Yeah, from you, definitely. Are the FM streams on this channel, Dev? Yes, Lunani, they are. So if you just scroll down on the main page, scroll down to Football Manager, you'll be able to see the last stream that we did. And they go out pretty randomly. I think when the season starts, I'll be like, okay, this is when this show is going to be. This is when that show is going to be. But for now, yeah, I'm just testing the waters for a new gaming channel that me and Chloe are going to do. So I just tested the waters. Everything looks pretty decent. and it works quite well. So yeah, it's all there if you want to go and watch it. Go ahead. Casado is the player we need. Was it you, Mustafa, who told me to look at him? I can't remember. Onana latest transfer news? There's absolutely nothing. I don't think any club can afford Baleba this summer. Would you prefer a bargain for a midfielder? Yeah, I'd want, to be honest, like a couple of good young profiles is what I want. If you're honest, where do you think Sesko should and will join? This is a good question. 44 Ron has said, if we're being honest, where do we actually think that Sesko is going to go? Let's just answer that question in the chat. Get a super chat in if you have a specific opinion on it. On TikTok, where's Benjamin Sesko going to go? Man United or Newcastle? Where's he going to go? Man United or Newcastle? Get it in the chat and let's discuss it properly. United. I've seen a couple of Newcastles in the YouTube chat, so there's a few people in here that really aren't sure. I hope United. Oh my God, Luke, you think it's Newcastle? Reese thinks it's Newcastle, and these are some big subscribers in here. Leonardo, TJ Gunface is saying Manchester. Disc says United. I'm assuming you mean Manchester United, because that'd be lovely. He will come home to Man United. We can't let Rasmus leave except on loan, Panda FC says. Everyone on TikTok pretty much is saying United except one Newcastle. Ooh, saying United, but he should go to Newcastle. That's a question. Chaza, thank you for the follow. Newcastle, Lunani. Everyone's thinking Newcastle now. Kenji as well. Whoa, am I just being too optimistic? Deal already agreed with Newcastle, is it not? No. They've put a bid in at a fee that they said that that RB Leipzig would want, but nothing's been accepted. It hasn't gone on to personal terms. None of that. I don't think they've even looked at personal terms with him. The fact he is having to think about it, I reckon he will take the offer for Red Bull as Newcastle still adds to his career. To be honest, I don't think taking the offer for a Red Bull means anything. If there's one conglomerate in football that doesn't need money, it's Red Bull. So we can get that out of our heads. That's genuinely not going to happen. David Humphrey says he'll ruin his career going to Man United. I'm hearing we have sent our bid. What, Manchester United have sent a bid? I haven't heard anything. So we genuinely haven't, because I've got everything set up to make sure that I don't miss anything like that. So no, we haven't made a bid or anything of that nature. It says on Sky Bet that we are favourites to sign him, but that means absolutely nothing. Literally nothing. And I've also seen that Brian Mbeumo will make his Man United debut in the third and final Premier League Summer Series fixture against Everton tomorrow. Cool. So the game's on at 10. I'll be live at 10 to watch that game. And it looks like we're going to be watching Brian Mbeumo, which is lovely. So I expect to see as many of you there. Can people stop being pessimistic? He will come to United. Love that, Mark Little Bro. Who's better, Sesko or Watkins? Historically, Watkins, but for the future, you have to say Sesko. The most safe choice for his career is new. He can fly the highest at Man United. Who do we go for without him? Reese, we'll get into that a bit later, I think. I believe RB will take a deal that is worth the most money, of course. So I think Newcastle are in front and will probably get him in the end. But does that mean, like, let's be honest, if he just comes out in the next few days and says, I want to join Man United, then it's a case of trying to get Man United as close to that RB Leipzig fee, to that Newcastle fee as possible, because they're saying like 65 plus 4.5 million pounds in add-ons, which is similar to the Mbeumo deal, let's face it. So if we did that, we'd probably be like 55 plus 10 in add-ons, which I think everyone would go for. So do you know what I mean? Like, I think we are going to be able to structure it in a way that it will work in our favor if we do it properly. And yeah, literally, I think Manchester will end up with Sesko because of the installments. We will do an installment still for sure. How's your day been, Dev? It's been good. You know, we went to a little lake with the boy. He enjoyed it. And he's tuckered out now. He's been sleeping pretty much since he got home. And yeah, all good, mate. How's your day been? And Mao saying, bro, have you seen Sesko's highlights? I don't think that he's going to score goals straight away, but he definitely has potential. Of course. Absolutely. Julian, I think he'll sign for Man United. What would happen to Hojlund? Karchi is saying, I don't want him to leave. He'll probably stay. He will probably stay. But yeah, it's going to be a difficult one. Oh, nice one, Mark. Mark is saying there he is also in the YouTube chat with the TikTok chat going on. Be like Mark, people, because where are we at? We are on 7,397 subscribers. So already we've got 7 subscribers just from this chat. There's 105 people in it. Come on. Let's say 3 of you come over, click the link in bio, come over and subscribe. We're at 7,400. But if all of you did it, we're near 7,500. So come on, it's a no-brainer. Come over, link in bio, come and subscribe, because this is where the juice is. This is where we give people shout outs. It's where we give everyone the time of day that we can. And if you become a member, drop some super chats, then we'll make sure that we give you the love that you deserve on this channel for supporting it the way that you have been. If we don't get Sesko, we should go for Watkins and Stiller. I think Watkins is going to be too expensive, to be fair. My day has been, well, I woke up so, and you know what, Luke? Sometimes that's all you got to do, mate. The fact is you're here and we love you, don't we? Everyone gives Luke some love. Come on. But I do think we do have the players to facilitate him. Bruno, Ahmad, Dorgu, Cunha, and Burmo. Yeah. Thing is, Dorgu, Cunha, and Burmo will end up improving the striker. Whichever striker we choose, they will absolutely end up improving them. Do you know what I mean? I believe as soon as Leipzig accepts the bid, we'll bid a little more or add Rasmus and get the deal done. Convincing Sesko shouldn't be a problem because we've got Bivol. I don't think convincing Sesko is a problem. I think it's more about getting something out of Leipzig that works for us. But also, I think the Rasmus thing, like Rasmus has said, and we'll get a picture of Rasmus now. We'll just move Sesko out the way. Get a picture of Rasmus next to me now. I've got a picture. So anyone who can't see on TikTok, it's because we're on a bit more of an interactive board on YouTube. So I'm pointing at Rasmus Hojlund over here. Thing is with Rasmus, yeah. Where is your head at? Where is your head at with Rasmus? Because I'm really not. I keep on going, like, I just keep struggling with it. I can't think out of how we've been playing with him up top that he can be the guy to come in. It just shouldn't be the case. Do you know what I mean? It really shouldn't be the case. Let's get the YouTube likes up, by the way, and TikTok. We're on 3,000 on TikTok. Let's get to at least 20. Do you know what I mean? Let's get the lights going, get more Man United fans in here. And we're on 33 on YouTube. Come on. Let's get them up right away. There's 58 people in here, so come on. On the plus note, we have hit 7,400 subscribers. Thank you, everyone who's done that, who's just come over from TikTok. Everyone, come and subscribe. Build the biggest non-toxic Manchester United community in the world. That's why we are here to do what we do. So, we don't need him at all. Who are you talking about there, Reese? Better not be Sesko. Arsenal, Victor, what you on about? Victor Gyökeres? Yeah, to be honest, he doesn't scare me that much. Rasmus, my beloved, Lunani says. He's a great sub. 70 million worth of sub. I like Rasmus. Can we afford the patience and time to watch him adapt? The talent is clearly... Is the talent clearly there, though? It's not clearly there. I think the talent is a lot more clearly there with Sesko than it is with Rasmus, let's face it. He's done nowhere near enough for us, Reece says. Biggest flop, scores 1 goal and thinks he's good enough to be our main man. Delusional. I'm not sure about the delusional comment, but I do think that he is better than what he's been giving. So, do you know what I mean? Like, I do think he is better than that. I would rather keep Rasmus and Sesko. You want both of them? Well, yeah, of course you want both of them. 2 years we already gave him. That's true. I like Rasmus a lot, but I don't know if he's ready for me. Xerxes is ready, even though he has a knock. TikTok, what you saying? Just give me your thoughts on Rasmus. All of you, give me your thoughts on Rasmus Hojlund. What do you think? Same on YouTube. Just keep your thoughts in about Rasmus, and then I'll tell you where I'm at with it. Agile Beast, the mods are in here, mate. Don't you worry about that. Hojlund won us a trophy. Oh, well, to be fair, there was a bunch of misses in that game. I'm confused why everyone is determined he's going Newcastle. It's because they put the bid in. Like, people are saying, like, because Newcastle have put the bid in first that they're going to get him. I just need to remind you all, I'm going to say this, like, towards the end, just to sum everything up. Like, Liverpool bid for Caicedo 110 million first, and it was accepted. And it was here we go and everything. And he still went to Chelsea. So things can always change. Putting in the bid first does not give you the ascendancy in these deals. Kenji over Rasmus is saying, Dev, he's still 22. We still have time. He would do us good this season. I think he'll do better this season, but it's because he can't do much worse. And that's not really the requisite I want to be looking at for a strike. I'll be honest, Kenji. So I think he's good. And I said I wanted a more experienced striker to platform him and do better for him. But if it comes down to Sesko or him, I'm choosing Sesko. I am. I don't mind if he is part of the deal. It still sucks to let someone go with potential go. Playing outside United will help his career. Do you know what would be good? Genuinely, if we got Sesko on a bit of a better deal, let's say Newcastle gets 65 plus 5 is what they've bid in for, which is probably going to get accepted, right? Let's say we offered 55 plus 5, but then we give him Hojlund on loan. Do you know what I mean? That's a good bit of business, in my opinion. That's a really good bit of business. So if we can do that, and I think there is an opportunity to do that, not give him an option to buy so that we can keep hold of him. But if we say, you give us your striker and we can give you the loan, and I agree, what Kanji says is the best to build his confidence, and it also means that we keep a hold of him, then I think that can work. The only way it's ever going to work the other way is if we sell him for like 40 million going to them, and then we pay the money that they want and essentially have a 35 million net spend. But I'm not sure. Figs Pro says, hey Dev, Benfica fan here. Thank you very much for joining, mate. Watch out for the Danish midfielder that Porto bought from Copenhagen. Very good midfielder. What's his name, mate? I'll definitely have a look. Yeah, Chloe. Hey, gang. Luke. There you go. Keep Rasmus. If we get Sesko, he can learn from him. Imagine them scoring for fun. I mean, it would be nice, but it's about the money. Yeah, look at all the love in the chat. This is what we love to see. Loan is a great idea. I agree with it. I do agree. I don't know why I love Rasmus. Do you know what? Rasmus is a lovable dude. Do you know what I mean? He is a lovable dude. But it's going to be a tough one. What do you guys think in the TikTok chat? What do you think? Luke, I'm so good. I just found out how to download the Sims 4 extension packs for free. Oh, my babe knows it. She was just here. We literally had a fist bump off camera. I don't know if you saw it. Oh my God, Luke. Chloe, can you tell him? He's doing the super chat again. Stop. Luke, you got to stop. You got to stop this. You heard that. Luke. Another just for Chloe being here, the support. Mate, you're too much. You are too much. Everyone, drop some W's for Luke in the chat, please.
It's my cheesy chips later.
Yeah. It is.
Thanks, Luke.
Luke, she says that I don't know if you heard that, but you paid for her cheesy chips later that we're going to get from the chip shop near us. It's going to be great. So Luke, get W's in the chat for Luke, and for the cheesy chips. Can we get can everyone just put cheesy chips in the chat? Let's see how much the community is thriving today. Cheesy chips in the chat. Cheesy chips. Everyone. That's it, Chloe. Cheesy chips. Can we do that? If you've just joined on TikTok, I don't know how to explain what I'm just doing. But Sesko and Shahir Khan, thank you. Cheesy chips, cheesy chips. There we go. For the cheese, cheesy chips, cheesy. Bloody everyone's doing it. Cheesy chips, cheesy chips. Look at this. Cheesy chips with a capital Z. Amal is put in. Not chippy chips? No, cheesy chips. Fantastic. Oh my God. Shahir Khan, you're going mental on TikTok. Appreciate you, brother. And then someone's gone back to the football chat. Okay, cool. Cheesy chips. Yes, Tobias. Now I want some cheesy chips. Honestly, I'm a hashtag influencer. Now, we need to talk about this little deal, okay? Because this is important, all right? It is important. And everyone, make sure that if you have something specific to say on this, I want to hear it. Get a super chat in the live just so I don't miss anything. Or become a member so that most of your messages get automatically starred by the YouTube gods so that I don't miss everything as well. Oh, Luke, not you! He's put it in again. He says, double the chips. You're both amazing. Look, Luke, we love you, but this is too much now. All of the super chats are just coming from Luke. It's just mental. But Luke, I'm leaving that up there because it says double the chips. And I love the chips. We stand. Do you hear that, Luke? We said we stand you, mate. Absolute legend. That is Luke. And what is the likes that we're on? We are on 42 likes now with 57 people watching. We're also on 7,403 subscribers. Beautiful. Let's get the likes going as much as we can. Get more and more people in here. 4.5k we've got on TikTok, and we're just approaching the 50 mark on YouTube. So everyone who's here, come on, link in bio, come over and subscribe. Son has gone to LAFC. Fabrizio Romano just posted. Really? That doesn't surprise me. To be honest, he should have gone maybe a year ago. Honestly, he really should have done. But fair play to him. And also, my local team back home, Walsall, won their first game today against Swindon, which is lovely. Alexander Isak has landed back in Newcastle. He's back training with Newcastle. That's an interesting development there. And then there's absolutely nothing else. Jan Arga Fjortoft, who is a Middlesbrough striker that I believe Roy Keane tried to punch, says that Benjamin Sesko has shown a strong interest in joining Man United. His camp is requesting more time before making a final decision. He's waiting for us. That's what it feels like. It feels like Benjamin Sesko is actually waiting for us. Simajaya says, Dev, are Sesko and Hojlund different types of strikers? Are similar? They're very, very different. Hojlund is the kind of guy that plays with his back towards goal. Sesko wants to get around. So Hojlund used to be that type of striker, but he's kind of lost his way a little bit. And his hold-up play is really to battle against the defender, wait for the ball to come to him. Sesko will go towards the ball, turn, and then run. So with the ball at his feet, he's a lot better. He's a lot better striker of the ball with both feet. And he's a lot more venomous in his shots. And being very honest, he is just a hell of a lot more, what's the word I'm trying to say? He's a hell of a lot more selfish, which is what you want to say. And the first ever super chat from _United. Thank you very, very much for the super chat, mate. Very generous of you. Thank you very much. To everyone, if you want to drop a super chat in the live, really appreciate it. And all it would do is just go to supporting the channel or getting some cheesy chips as it is for tonight. But it will go back to supporting the channel. And I appreciate all of you for doing that. And _United, mate, that's the same price, $4.99 for a membership, so you don't have to keep doing super chats. You can get a membership instead. Totally up to you, but I really appreciate the support. He says, Hojlund never had that world-class potential that Sesko can possibly reach. Sesko is a better fit for this attack and will adapt well. I agree with every single word of that. And you know, the reason why people are so annoyed with some people, like on Twitter, basically, are so annoyed with what I've said recently on the Rasmus or the Watkins debate. I said that Sesko is a bigger risk than Watkins, but Sesko is less of a risk than what Rasmus was. So you just got to figure that out. Robert Bridge, thank you for the follow. He's asking about Donnarumma. There is interest from Manchester United on Donnarumma. I just don't think we're going to get him, so no need to go any further there, quite frankly. And Thomas, thank you for the follow as well. Do you think Brian would do well at United, as in Burmo? Absolutely, yes. And look, Luke is even saying, check out Hobby FC for quality hobby-based content, also by Dev. Show some love. Luke, love you, my brother. I need to, you know what, Luke, one day, touch wood, when I make it big and I need some like marketing help, we're working together, brother. I genuinely mean that, by the way. Ethan Wheatley and Jack Morehouse both got a lot of minutes today. Is that true, Anish? So Ethan Wheatley has gone to Northampton, I believe. Jack Morehouse has gone to Leyton Orient. It'd be good to see. I'm not going to lie. These are two good loans. Like Jack Morehouse, we signed a new contract, sent him out on loan. Wheatley, I don't think he signed a new contract, but he's out on loan, which is good to see. Thank you, Oliver United, for the follow. If you're new on TikTok, drop a follow. Free shout out just like that. Niall Blank 97 says, why are we not after Mateta? Because he's not good enough. He's a purple patch striker and he's not going to fit our style of play. That's my personal opinion. But that's good to see. And can I also point out, these loans that we're actually doing for these players are good loans. Like, these are solid loans that we're actually starting to bring in. Like, I'm happy with that. Radek Vitek as well. He's gone to Bristol City. I think the Championship is starting next week and the Premier League is in like 2 weeks. How has this happened so quickly? Honestly, I don't really know. I think it's 13 days until the Premier League starts, which is mad. And Luke's birthday is before then. I remember that. Dev Focus, we need Sesko. Honestly, I hear it, but we just need to understand all of our options. Kenji dropping 35,000 Indonesian rupiah because he knows what he's doing. Excited for De Gea's return to Old Trafford. Miss him. Who's going to that game? Quickly, on TikTok, YouTube, who's going to the game this coming weekend, as in next Saturday? Who's going to that? It's at 12:45 as well, which is a random time, but it's at 12:45. What are you saying? Am I Bengali? No, I am Sikh. So Punjabi Sikh. Oliver United, you're going to be there? Who's going? I need to know in the YouTube chat. Who's going? Kenji says, Chloe, do you follow Man United dearly?
Yeah.
She is a die-hard Man United fan. She even says like she bleeds red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. Of course she does. Johnny Evans hard at work. I'll watch. Chloe, you're going, yeah?
Yeah.
You wanna watch De Gea's return?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, babes. Love that. You're watching online, fair enough. Brian and Burma will make his debut tomorrow, yes, and we're gonna watch that. Dev, we forgot Antoine Semenyo to sort the midfield problem. Would you rather get him or Casado or Sesko? Antoine Semenyo, by the way, is a forward, is a winger. So there's no way we're going to like get him for one. But I appreciate you remembering that. And I think Casado is a good option. I need to watch him a bit more, but I think getting a good midfielder would be a good way to go. Another super chat, this time from Reese, long-term member and supporter of the channel. Thank you very much for that, mate. Meanwhile, we've got SP and King D following. I think if about 10 more of you guys follow on TikTok, we'll hit our target of 174,000 followers, which is mental, by the way. So if you can do that, that'd be amazing. I was trying to hit 200K before the start of the season. I'm still going to try and hit that. But please do follow if you're new. That would be lovely. And link in bio to come over to YouTube, where we are on 7,404 subscribers. That'd be amazing. 7,405. So if you can, please come over and subscribe. That would really mean a lot. And everyone who's already here, let's get the likes up, please. We are on, it said 45 just then. We're on 53. So that's good, but there's 67 watching. Means we need at least 67. Come on. I also want to try this out. One sec. Reese, I will get to your question, but I just want to try out this little banner. I want to see if it works. Oh, look at that. That's a cool little banner. I'm going to keep that up there. So, actually, do you know what? Let me just add to that banner because that works quite well. Okay. Save. And then look at that. Oh, I love that little banner, actually. That's fun. Okay. 70 people in here now. We need as many of you liking up the live as possible. But before we do that, I might as well just actually answer the super chat, which Reese has so lovingly put in. And thank you very much for the support you've done, Reese. I mean, you came in early doors, became a member, and you still dropped super chats. So I really appreciate the love, mate. I really do. Says Sesko is good. We need more experienced and proven. Who then, Reese? So tell me who your option would be. And if anyone else has an option, go for it. I'm not saying this as an admission that we're not going to get him all of a sudden. However, if we do have to go for somebody else, who would you be going for? Just let me know. Also, let me know if you like this little banner at the bottom. I quite enjoy this. This is fun. So we should get Casado. We need that hunger. You're on about Mark Casado, the midfielder, coming in from Barcelona. I hear that. I love this. Mikey on TikTok has said we should get Osimhen. Clearly, you are late to the party, mate. Osimhen is well, he's a Galatasaray player. And you know, his weekly, so including his image rights, which they had to pay an extra bit of money for, I don't know why, image rights and his wages and his signing on fee and everything, it equates to about 500K a week. We were never paying that. Of course we weren't going to pay that. A footballer should never be on that, which is a disgrace. Almost at 7.4K. We're on 7.4K. Omar, we're on it. 7.408. Legends. Oh, I love this from Chloe says, nah, in all seriousness, I'm not into footy, but it makes them happy. So if someone were to ask me who I support, I say Man U. Yes. Love that, babes. So this is what we need in life, guys. You need to get someone who is the love. 3/4 to 10K. Oh, that's a good way of looking at it, you know. We actually are pretty much 3/4 on the way to 10K, which is sick. Mikey, no worries, mate. Make sure you follow up here because I do updates and stuff. So make sure you follow in and click the link in bio for YouTube. Come over and subscribe. That goes to all of you. Come on, subscribe. Amen. Thank you for the follow. Same name as me. Good lad. But come on, everyone, let's follow up the YouTube. Love the answer, Chloe. My wife's the same. Follows United because of the love for the partner. Yeah, love that, Kenji. How is everyone, by the way, in your family, Kenji? Kato, good to see you, mate. Hello. Sorry I'm late. It's the weekend. Where are we? We're just discussing the option. You can see on the beautiful banner that I've got beneath me, which I'm going to start incorporating into lives because that is sick. If you like the banner, let me know. But it is, we are talking about the bidding war potentially that Man United will have to get into with Newcastle over Benjamin Sesko, and also where Rasmus Hojlund fits into all this. But Charlie Doc 5, okay, I've got a question for all of you. Before that, Luke is saying, check out one of my books because Luke is my PR agent, frankly, and I absolutely love the guy. Luke, you do too much. Love you, mate. Rodrigo Menez, yeah, obviously, I want Rodrigo Menez. Oh, the banner looks like a news channel. Slay. You know what? I'm keeping the banner. That banner's staying. I would love to try Hwang Hee-chan. Yeah, because you want a South Korean player, Kenji. We know this. We want Asian players at the. We've said this so many times. I want an Asian player at Manchester United. I want that hard-working humility, right? Ji-sung Park always worked hard. Hwang Hee-chan definitely works hard. Like, do you remember Lee Chung-yong, who played for Bolton? I loved him as well. I want that hard-working South Asian mentality in the club. Well, East Asian mentality, you know, South East Asian. Watkins turning 30 and going for 50 mil is not worth it at all. Completely agree with you. Is Raul Jimenez still good? The fact you have to ask that, Simajaya, probably not, because you would know if he was. So no. Dongfang Zhu. Carlos Dejacao. I need you to click the link in bio, come over to YouTube right now, because you know your stuff. If you're talking about Dongfang Zhu, then you know Man United history. So please come over, mate. Dev, do you think United will go trophyless this season? You know what? Maybe not. I can see a cheeky little FA Cup or League Cup in our future. I really do. Dev, where are his books, man? He's going to get it. Don't worry. Road to 10K. That's what we're trying to get to, Bo. So everyone, TikTok, come on. Let's get us to 10K first. Likes. Come on. Let's get the likes up. And then click the link in bio to come over to YouTube. Thank you, D. Appreciate the kind comment. I don't give a damn about Marcus Rashford right now, they're talking about. He's gone and that's what's best for the club. It is. But Thomas Ainscough has asked, do I think he will do well at Manchester United? I do. That's the £1 million question. If Watkins was an option, then yes. Otherwise, Muniz is an option. Yeah, I hear you. Here we go for Sesko. Nick, why would you do that? Because it's just not. We might get more than 10K subs by end of August. Do you think so? Simon, I doubt it. It would be nice if we did. But I really doubt it, Simon. And also, Simon, I've got to give a personal note of thanks to you, because even though the overall memberships had gone down, I realize it's because you gifted. I remember you gifted like 15 or 20 memberships or something. So you are very kind of you. Thank you very much for that. And I haven't forgot it. And you're still a member now yourself. So thank you very much for that. Tebow, what are you saying there? That someone's asking? Oh, I see. Lee Young-pyo of Spurs, Simajaya, you know football. Lots of rumors on Fermin Lopez. Yeah, but the numbers just do not make sense. Let's be honest, the numbers do not make sense. What do you think about Garnacho and the Freedom Fighter? They can get lost. We can talk about that now, actually. 20 minutes left. We can talk about that for sure. Do what Luke is saying there on the top comment. We should go for Lee Kang-in. Amal, funny you mentioned that. Were you on the Football Manager Live? Because if... I don't want to say who else I bought, but if you're on TikTok as well, come on YouTube, because I did a Football Manager Live like 2-3 days ago, and it was sick, where I basically got an updated database for FM24, and I started buying and selling players. So first thing, I rejected a £20 million offer for Malacia because I thought I could squeeze more out of Wolves. Bad decision. I'm probably going to end up selling him for a lot less now, but they also wanted me to pay his wages. So, but yeah, please do. Click the link in bio, come over and subscribe, because I am going to be keeping that going. But I actually signed Lee Kang-in on loan in the live. So I know what you're talking about there, Amal. I do. Make sure you check it out, because it's on the channel. It is on the channel. Another 100 rupees from Kato. Thank you very much. If you guys want an Asian player, I'll join United. Don't worry. Well, you know what? I will. Why don't I? I'm a decent goalkeeper. Innit? Like, Chloe's watched me. She knows I'm safe with my hands. Right, I did bend this thumb back, and it was a bum thumb for about 2 weeks, but I was good. I really was. Thanks, babe. Did you guys hear what Chloe said just then? Say it a little bit louder there, babe.
You're good with your hands, babe.
See that? Thanks, babe.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I love you. Sam Lindley says. 2 people haven't liked, by the way, guys. What are you guys doing if you're not liking the live? What's wrong with you? We're on, what is it? 66. Come on. We've got to hit at least 69. Hey. Tobias Jensen, let's go. Yes, indeed. Do you need an agent? We'll split 50-50. Kenji, you know what? With your 85 million Indonesian rupiah, yes, of course we can. And that's what we will do. So why not? Darren on TikTok says, fancy you, X.
Whoa,
Darren. That's my girlfriend that you can hear in the background there. Let's calm it all down with the testosterone and such. Just here to talk about football. Jamie Russell says, I fancy you more, Dev.
Whoa.
Darren needs to chill. All due respect to your missus. Okay, Jamie, that doesn't really help. But I am, with Milady, and I love her very much. So thank you for your kind. Andre says, "Am I live on the purple app or the red one? The red one, the red one." So link in bio. Come over, red one. Do you know the amount of times I've said that? How am I not banned? Why have I put that in the universe? Now I'm gonna get banned. You're right, bro. Funky fresh finds. Yeah, I'm doing good. It's the Black Country vibe. How do you know I'm from the Black Country? Well, I'm not from there, but live there. Yes, we're live on the red app. Link in bio. Subscribe. Where are we at? 7,410. Love that. We've hit, so what's that? 20 subscribers in this live? Love it. Oh, I told you before, my fault. Okay. Can't wait to get back to Old Trafford. Sam, do you live near there? I swear you're from Manchester, no? Don't bait out where you live, but are you near there? You are Dev Patel, a Bolly Hollywood actor and not a football player. So I'm not okay. So I'm not a football pundit. I'm clearly not a social media content creator. I am Dev Patel, the actor. Slumdog Millionaire. Is that me? Alchuma, thank you for the gifts. And Ma, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Luke, what are you doing now? Thank you both for this channel. You help so many. Luke, you do too much, And look, and can I just say as well, Luke, we are pretty soon starting up the gaming channel, which will be both gaming on there, like either both at the same time, kind of like on a dual play and stuff. Has something happened?
Yeah.
What's happened?
What Teddy said.
What's Teddy said?
Do you love her more than Man United?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks.
You're welcome, babe. Because I love Manchester United, of course, but you are my future.
Aww. Thanks.
You're welcome,
They'll
babe.
be happy about that.
No, but they'll understand, you'd hope, wouldn't you?
They won't.
Sounds like Dev is in demand. Thank you, AK Lord. Thank you very much for that, Luke. I appreciate it, mate. No more super chats from you. Everyone else who's thinking about dropping a super chat, please do it so that Luke doesn't have to anymore. He does it way too much. Alchuma says, I think I just subscribed. Congrats on your growth. I remember when you first started. I appreciate you very much for that. Thank you so much. Brother, I'm just watching the video that you're in, the one guessing the fake fan. Oh, the one on goal. Yeah, I'll be honest. Okay, if you guys didn't know, this is... I love how we've barely even talked about the Sesko Hojlund news. I just want to talk to you all. But so I was on Goals Fan Zone. There's actually 3 videos. One was Guess the United Fan. One was try and find the fake United fan, and do all United fans think the same? There was all of them. All 3 are out, by the way. I don't think I come across that well, just because here, do you know what I mean? I can be myself. I can talk how I want to talk at my own pace, at my own leisure. But like Goal are very fast paced, and even when we were talking, there was people doing this in the background to like hurry us up. And that's all fine. Like, that's the way they do content. It's just, I felt like I kept talking too quickly. So I watch it and I cringe. Whether you guys think that, go ahead and watch it. It's on Goals Fan Zone's channel. I'm actually in 2 of the thumbnails, which is sick. My face is on 2 of the thumbnails, which is, good face equity, frankly, for a channel like mine. So shout out to Goal. Really good production. Really, really good people. It's just that style. I just don't think I came across the way I wanted to. I might be being too harsh on myself, but you guys can watch it and let me know. I swear, is it a ball ache to get there? Sam, oh, that's a shame, man. Also, Mwani's not going to happen. I'll be there. Can't wait to support. Luke, you better be all up in that channel, mate. Don't you worry. You'll be all up in there. Am I wrong for being excited for the new season? Absolutely not. If you're not excited for the new season, then you're not a football fan. What striker do you think we will end up with, Dev? I'd love Sesko or Watkins, but Watkins make more sense. Watkins is too expensive. I think we're getting Sesko, frankly. Yes, bro, it's funky fresh. I've jumped over. Thank you, Alpi Star. Thank you very, very much for that. And you subscribed as well by the looks of things. So thank you so much. That's a true man right there, Tebow says. Thank you, mate. Is Sesko deal not happening? I think it will. Blink 3 times, Dev. Why? I don't need to blink 3 times. I told the truth. I love you. You are the apple of my eye, dear. Do you know what it is? I bleed red, yes. But I bleed for you. Sucks I can only join lives on weekends due to time difference, but I tried to keep up on... Omar, where are you based? Where are you based? 'Cause that's crazy if you only can join on the weekends. Alfie Star, that is staying up there. The brown and better Mark Goldbridge. Thank you very much. Do you know who Mark Goldbridge is, babe?
No.
You remember the guy who blocked me that like hates
what
me?
twat? Oh, sorry.
You can say it. Say it. He is
no,
a twat.
but you don't swear.
No, we don't swear, but he blocked me and he's been mean to me, so I think we can call him. We'll make a special. Yeah, we can say it about
Do you
him.
think it's compensating?
And for something. She's saying Mark Goldbridge.
SPE. oh, sorry.
Small DICK energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's giving.
It's giving. Yeah, I believe so.
He blocked you because he's a little puss-wuss.
Yes, babe. Love that. Look on TikTok as well. They're saying Mark Goldbridge is a Forest fan using United for clout. Goldbridge is a prat. Okay, there's no more name calling. I think I've started something.
No, that's my fault.
No. But do you know what I love is that it came out of you, like you believe that, and I believe it too, frankly. Oh, he ain't gonna like that. He ain't watching. He probably is watching. You know, Tobias Jensen. What? You guys don't know the story? He blocked you. Why? Why did he block you? Okay, here's the story then. There is no. Okay, so Arthur says your girlfriend's a real one. See, Arthur, this is on TikTok. Thank you, Arthur. Honestly, so I don't know why he did it, but there was a point where I was gonna like talk to him or talk to someone else connected with him that we were gonna do something at the age. This is going on about a year ago now, and then randomly, like I remember, like on Twitter, this is all where it all came from. He's blocked me on there, but I remember doing a tweet and I had like 2K followers genuinely before I did it, and then I posted a video and then it just went weird. Like Flex reposted it, KG, all the big guys, and then United Stand did it, and then Mark did it, and I was like, okay, clearly they like my stuff and whatever. And then he followed me from then. I was like, okay, cool. Didn't really think much of it. I don't watch United Stand anyway. I just know he's massive in the space. He's got like 2-3 million subscribers or something. But then fast forward maybe 6 or 7 months, I realize I'm not seeing his feed. Like I'm just not seeing it on Twitter when I don't follow him, but he always appears because everybody else likes his stuff. And then I go onto his thing and it says he's blocked you. And then it doesn't tell you when they did it. But then I go back in my mention. I'm like, did I call him out on something? Did I mention something? And then I mentioned it in a tweet that, oh, clearly I've said something wrong. And then people in the comments just said, yeah, if you say anything he disagrees with, he just blocks you. Because he's basically trying to create this sort of like echo chamber of people who only agree with him. And if you disagree with him, you're not welcome. So frankly, I've done something right and he disagrees with it. And I think it's a bit of a badge of honor to have that idiot block you.
Boo!
Boo!
Get tomatoes in the chat.
Yeah, tomatoes in the chat, people. Let's get tomatoes in for golds. And look at Luke saying, you'll shatter those heights, Dev. It's made to be shattered. Absolutely. L, Mark, and the United Stand. And the Toxic Stand, he says. Yeah, Fairs. Honestly.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, tomatoes in the chat. Love that, Sam. Absolute legend. Thank you, Sam. You watched the video. Appreciate that, man. I prefer you, Dev. I find that channel too negative. Thank you very much, Archuma. Mountains are there to be climbed, eh? Genuinely, they are there to be climbed. That was an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer reference, wasn't it? Appreciate you. Boo. Love that. Yeah, genuine. And can I be honest? Like,
yeah.
She's loving it. You found the tomatoes, babe.
Yeah.
Literally, look at that. Get the tomatoes in there. But can I just point out, even forget like the name calling, whatever. Like, I genuinely think that he is doing something bad for the United community, because every time that something bad happens, he's always the first one to jump on it and try and comment on it and just bring negative attention. Like, I don't know why he ended up talking about Marcus Rashford the way that he did. Even recently, he's talking about Kobe Mainoo. I'm not suggesting anything in terms of race. I don't even take it there. Obviously, I'm not putting that out there. I don't think he's that kind of guy at all. But the fact that he's there doing that and he is just making like people go against the player for no reason. Literally in our name, it says United, and he's trying to drive division just so you go with the narrative that he and his like channel wants to create. And I just disagree with it. Toasted MUFC, thank you for that, mate. Jamie Russell said, I've watched the United Stand for long. I ended up super chatting and he shut me down. Felt so rude. That's disgraceful. You know that if anyone drops a super chat on this channel, They're getting the time of day. They're getting love in the chat. They're getting W's in the chat. And they're getting their comment read live. And you know that that's going to be the case. If you can, guys, if you're on TikTok, click the link in bio, come over and subscribe to YouTube. Join the show. We're only on for about 5 more minutes now. As soon as we get past the hour mark, we'll be done. But click the link in bio, come over and subscribe. And you can drop a super chat, and I won't do what apparently that guy's been doing, which is disrespect the super chats. I'll make sure that you guys do it properly. We need Sesko and not the other blocked guy. He ain't even Man United supporter. Yeah, Fez. I hope we get Sesko. He likes to speak fake news. Yeah. I always wanted to start a tomato train. Thank you, guys. Yeah, babe. You did. You did start a tomato train. Well done. He does much for clips to grow more than what he thinks. Yeah, Fez. Dev, he shouts at video game characters, say everything it needs to. Now, I've said all I need to say. It was just because somebody asked. Horrible cult. It does feel like a cult, actually. It actually does. That's why if I say this stuff around his little minions, they're going to destroy me. Can we drop a like and subscribe to support Dev? Yes. Luke, I love that. Alchuma, thank you for the subscription. Love that from you, Luke. Don't forget the Insta or TikTok. Absolutely. Let's see. Training alone makes you more focused. Or yeah, facts. That's kind of how it feels doing this channel, which I love. Big up to the United Stand guys, who are always lovely. And big up to Stretford Paddock as well, who are equally as lovely. We are on 7,415 subscribers. Wow. So we've gained 25 subscribers in this one show. That is crazy. Thank you guys so much, man. Watkins or Sesko? I'm going to go, for the price, I'm going Sesko. Overall, I'd go Watkins. We've reached the point in the live, by the way, where it is literally just quick fire chats. Quick fire chats, quick fire questions. If you have a super chat, I'll spend a bit more time on it, get it up on screen. Just get whatever questions you have in here now. Everyone on TikTok, I'm actually going to come off of TikTok right now and just focus purely on YouTube. So if you have any particular questions, come in and get them into the chat. Drop a super chat if you are new, just so I can make sure I give you the time of day that I can. And subscribe. There's 54 people in here now. And if all of you come over and subscribe, we'll hit a massive target for today. So appreciate you guys so much. Thank you very much for your time and for spending your evening with me. And I think we've also hit 174k on TikTok, which is massive. So click the link in bio, subscribe to YouTube, and I'll see you on the next show. Thank you very much. Still got a few minutes here, guys. So any questions? What are we saying? Okay, so Disc, just saw from earlier. When will you and Chloe get married? In due course, of course we shall. If, of course, she will have me. No. I love watching Son play. Bears. He was a good player, to be fair. Do you see Xerxes being a striker or a 10? I see him as a striker, but regressing into the 10 role. I don't think he'll start out and out as one of the number 10s. Do you think we have to match Newcastle price or Sesko, or can we get for cheaper? Do you know what? I think we can get, like I said, if they offer 65 and 5, if we go 55 and 5, but then we give Hojlund on loan for a season, I think we can do that. And I think Hojlund, as long as there's no option to buy or anything like that, Hojlund will kind of accept it as well. So I think we should do that, frankly. United Blood says, Dev, do you have a fantasy squad? If yes, can you share it and shout it to my brother Adrian and my sisters? Oh, shout out, of course. Adrian, Helen, and I want to pronounce it right. Lois. I'm just pronouncing it every single way. Lois, I'm thinking that is. Very good to, well, I'm not hearing from either of you, but your, I'm guessing, brother, sister, mom, dad, neither, has given you a shout out, and here you are. So thank you all very, very much. Just subscribe because one of my best friends, because of my best friend, love the generic content and everything you do. I know you'll blow up. I have 2 questions. Can we get your fantasy squad, and please make a league? Thank you so much for subscribing and for showing that support. Really appreciate you. And let me know your name because it's coming up in your native dialect and your native script, so I can't read that. But let me know your name so I can give you a bit of love on that. But Fantasy League ain't my thing, guys. I'll be honest. I really tried caring. I just don't care enough. Like, I'll set the team and then someone gets injured. Then I have to change the team and I just cannot be asked. So Fantasy League, I just don't think it's for me, frankly. I don't think it ever will be. I might start one just because everyone does one at the beginning of the seasons, just so I can make a video on it and get you guys to rinse me. But I just don't care. I might do more throughout the season, but for now, couldn't care less. Let's see. What did Luke say there that you guys are responding to? I don't want to miss it. Is it about the cheesy chips? Was Luke talking about the cheesy chips?
No, I need to follow him.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mm.
Yeah. I've got his. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to give it to you. I've got his Instagram there. Mods can certain words. Thank you for subscribing. Nick, thank you very much for that as well. Dev, I'll be at Old Trafford for the Manchester Derby. Will you be attending too? Maybe. I'm trying to work out a little deal with a company as well where I can get there. So that is a potential yes. When is the Derby? It's in like October, no? Dev, yep. See, you are late to the channel. We are just about to leave, unfortunately. But yeah, good to see you, and make sure I see you on the next one. Don't forget me, Dev, when you're rubbing shoulders with the big guns. Seriously, hope to see you get more opportunities. I'm not forgetting any of you. This is our community. This is what we've built brick by brick. Dev, if you have to pick one, would you prefer Mbermo or Cunha that scores against Everton tomorrow? I want Cunha to score because he's played the first couple games, so I definitely want him to score. Look at what Luke is saying. Subscribe to the channel for the best non-toxic Manchester United fan content on YouTube. Luke gets it. He understands what we're doing. Hojlund is looking good. We don't have to sell him. Loan is good. He is young. I think a loan would be brilliant. Kato, thank you again for the super chat. Even if we were to get Sesko, which we might, I still want Hojlund to stay at least for the season. No loan, no nothing. We need him. I think a loan would be good. I don't think we need him, but I hear what you're saying. Oh, Simon, look at that. It's not even a chat without Simon joining in and having his 2 pence, because I love your little opinion, Simon. Simon says that just weeks ago we were panicking over zero transfer activity. Now we're debating which players to choose. Patience, people. Oh, ye of little faith. Simon, couldn't agree more with you. And I think that's going to be well, I'll just go for a few of these. Just make a league. I'll make a league, actually, for all of you. I will make a league. FPL is too stressful. Trust me, it is. Already gone through that. W. Simon, love you, brother. Absolutely. I'll subscribe if we get Sesko. What does that have to do with it? Just subscribe anyway. Next live tomorrow, yes. So tomorrow, well, it's going to be a later one. It's like 10 till midnight. I'll have to do that one for. Yeah, because Man United are playing Everton. So I will be going live for that game. It will be a low-key chilled one like we did it the last time, in case you remember. But yeah, at least we're not doing from 12 till 2 in the morning this time. And I was never going to do Bournemouth, even though we won. But yeah, Kato, I've done Kato's super chat, mate. I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did Kato's super chat. Yeah, I did. And yeah, we're shouting out everyone at the end, so don't worry about that. And that is it for today. Alchuma says, say hi to Chloe. Also, how many says Alchuma? It says hi to you.
Hi.
Yeah,
How
love
you
that.
doing?
Hi.
How's it going?
Yeah, how's it going, Wiley? Also, how many asthma attacks am I predicting this season? Many.
7.
Yeah, at least 12?
70.
70.
Yeah.
Love that, babe. I'll retract my comment, no worries. So yeah, I'll do a fantasy league team. I might just start a league for all of you. Do you know what? How about this? If I did a fantasy league, final question, and then we're going to end. If I did a fantasy league, then would you all join it? And then especially if we have a little thing for the winner as well. If I say the winner will win like a card from my collection and I'll send it out to you, will you all join it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Chloe, do you know what would be jokes?
Yeah.
If you made a fantasy team and you won the whole thing.
Like Zac Efron and like Harry Styles, and is it like that? And then like I make up my own team. Like
wait. So what's this? Who's part of your fantasy then?
Is it 11 players?
Yes, but that's not.
Nicholas Hoult.
No, so what? One of them. Everyone, what's this I'm hearing now? Okay, so she's got a fantasy of all sorts apparently. So yes, but no. So I hear what you're going, but
11. You pick 11.
No, so you pick actual players.
Oh.
You have to make a team.
Does it have to be current?
Yeah.
So I couldn't say Ruud van Nistelrooy.
No, but you know your stuff. But it will be basically you get an app, you make a team, and they each get points every week based on how they play. And whoever wins at the end of the season with the most points wins.
Okay.
Do you know? It'll just be jokes. Make a team based on whatever you want. It's easy. They'll tell you. No, he's long gone, babe. But basically, if you make a team, you'll get a budget. You'll see how much each player costs, and you have to make it fit within that cost. and you can only pick like 3 players per team.
I got a good one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on.
Marcus Llorente.
Marcus Llorente,
Yeah.
the one that's at Atletico Madrid that doesn't play in the Prem. Love that, babe.
Alexander Sorloth.
Bang, you pronounced it beautifully, but he's also not. They're all play for the same team, boss.
What, these ones?
Yeah.
So they're not in the Premier.
No, they're not.
Steven Gerrard.
He's also he's a manager now.
Who the hell plays?
You know Bruno Fernandes, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays. Salah, Mo Salah.
How about
Yeah, he plays for us.
what's his name?
Yeah, you want to have him in goal? He can be your goalkeeper if you want.
I don't think he's a goalie though.
He is. He's just really bad. He doesn't act like a goalie. Yeah,
Okay,
he's
sorry.
not great. No, but do you know what be jokes though? Set one up. I'll show you how to do it. It will take you 10 minutes. Set it up and then just leave it. You don't have to look at it again. And then you might end up winning it. Who knows?
Michael Essien.
Michael Essien. Wow. We know why we're saying that name. But well, because he's a bit of a weirdo, isn't he?
No.
Can I say that?
Yeah. Oh.
I have said it. Life goes on, doesn't it? Saying FPL is too much anxiety. Kato has said good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Always a good way to end the show. He gets it. Kato does it every show. Yes, Kato. Okay, so Kenji will join it. Mustafa's gonna join it. Soam's gonna join it. TJ Gunface, Sam, Tobias. All right. When I do it, is Chloe a football fan as well? Yeah, she loves Manchester United. But you know what? If we, do you know what? I'm just gonna. I'll do the league. Okay, just say it now. I won't care about the league. Do you know what? I might make a rule that in my league you can't make transfers. That's the only way that I'm gonna keep up with it because I don't care enough to make transfers. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do a league. I'll put it in the description of the next show so that we can join it. And then everyone can get their teams in and stuff. You know what? We'll actually do a live show. Building my fantasy league. That's going to be the live show. I've just thought of it now. I'm going to build my fantasy league. You can all see me build it. How about that? Yeah? We're going to build the show. Okay, but that is it. I am done for the day. We have to shout out these amazing super chats that we got today. First, starting off it with Simajaya, Red Devil, who's been a member for 1 month. Thank you very much. Luke, obviously, with 1, 2, 3 today. You're 4 you did, actually. You're too much, Luke. Luke, thank you very much. And also for Simajaya, thank you very much. And then we've got Ha_United. Big up, Ha. And then we've got Kenji. We love Kenji. Kenji.
I love that name.
Yeah, Kenji's a great name, isn't it? Kenji, we love you. Reese as well.
Yeah,
Go, Reese.
I love me some Reese's Pieces.
You like Reese's Pieces? She does. She actually does. And then Kato, finally, with the good afternoon, good evenings, and good nights. Oh, and how can I forget? Simon. Come on. The love for Simon is real. Thanks, Dev. Good day. Thank you to Ev. Thanks for look. How is Luke saying to me, thanks for everything you do? Bro, thanks for everything you do. And he says, much love to you and Chloe. Luke,
we love you.
we absolutely love you. So, and Wildcat Productions, loving the name, by the way. What team? No.
Wildcat.
Yeah, that's not what. Imagine that. High School Musical 4. What team? It would just be Zac Efron just on his own. Wildcat Promotions. I will do that as a live. I absolutely will. Thank you very much. All the best to you. And I will see you on the next show. Let's get some cheesy chips. Thank you all, everyone. Bye.